Hi guys, it's JSFPL here, back with another video. In this video, I'll be talking about my Game Week 5 results and my Game Week 6 team selections. So let's start off with my Game Week 5 results. I scored a total of 54 points, and let's start on my goalkeeper. So Sanchez got 1 point. He did not keep a clean sheet, but did get a yellow card, so a bit unfortunate there. Now let's move on to my defense. Firstly, Tsimikas. Now, Tsimikas came in because Trent Alexander-Arnold didn't play. He got 5 points for me. Didn't expect him to play, but I'll take the 5 points. He played really well, so great performance from him. Secondly, Luke Ayling, he's got 2 points. Another disappointing result from Leeds, and 2 points. I'll take it, but I think Leeds can improve on that defense. But Newcastle was very strong and they were very good on the attack. Players like Alan Saint-Maximin really walked through the Leeds defense, so unlucky there. And lastly, in defense, Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw got 2 points. Another disappointing one. Man United went to West Ham and they did win 2-1, but they didn't keep the clean sheet, so an unlucky deflection from Rafael Varane to let West Ham score, so that's a bit unlucky. Let's move to my midfield. Firstly, Mohamed Salah, he got 24 points. He's got 12 points. Great performance from Liverpool as usual. Now let's move. Secondly, Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres got 0 points from me. He didn't start against Southampton. Even if he did start, it was a disappointing result from Man City. They drew 0-0 at the Etihad against Southampton. Southampton played really well and they had a penalty disallowed, so another unlucky one. And thirdly, in midfield, Rafinha did score a goal, a brilliant goal. Rodrigo, thanks man, you let him score and you really saved my team this week. 8 points from him, great performance from him. Mason Greenwood blanked 2 points. He did come off early during the West Ham game, so didn't play that long. And Josh Bell-Neil's just, I was expecting the 2 points. He's a very defensive-minded player, so he's not really going to score that much. So 2 points, I'll take it rather than 0. Let's move on to my forwards. Firstly, Cristiano Ronaldo. He's got 6 points. He did score a goal, so great performance from him. And lastly, Raul Jimenez, another disappointing one. I was expecting him to at least get attacking return. 2 points. He blanked the whole season. First 5 game weeks. I could expect him to do more, so unlucky. There's more to my bench. Ben Foster did play, didn't keep the clean sheet, and there's really much. Antonio was couldn't play the game, so he didn't play. Trent, illness, couldn't play. Let's move on to my game week 6 transfers. Now, my game week 6 transfers. This is a bit of an interesting one. I could do a lot of things to change up my team. Yes, Luke Ayling can't play, he's injured. Maybe he could play, maybe play get a few minutes, but the transfer I'm making here is Ismaila Sarr in and Ferran Torres out. Now Ferran Torres might play this game against Chelsea. I could keep him for the 2 points and maybe use this transfer to take Tsimikas out, but I've thought of it and yes, I will do this transfer. And I'm not sure if I should do this. It's a bit of a 50-50 because I need a defender and I have Luke Ayling in my first team and he might not play, so that's one to keep in mind. And please keep in note that these transfers are not confirmed. I will post my final team on Twitter and Instagram, so please check that out. I haven't made these transfers yet. I will be planning for a later during the deadline making the transfers, and I'll tell you guys my team, so my final team, my GW6 team on my social medias. So let's move on to my game week 6 lineup. So guys, now let's move on to my game week 6 team selection. I will be playing a 3-4-3 formation, and let's start off in goal. Firstly, this is an interesting one. A lot of people will put Robert Sanchez in goal, but Crystal Palace have been very good, especially when they play at home. They are capable of doing a lot of things. They are capable of scoring and controlling the game. So I'm going to start with Ben Foster this week. In goal, Ben Foster plays Newcastle at home. Now, that home fixture is great, but just keep in note that Newcastle have good attackers like Alan Saint-Maximin. Although Callum Wilson is out, they still are capable of scoring, and Alan Saint-Maximin is a very dangerous forward, so it's a bit risky to play Ben Foster, but Crystal Palace another great attacking side, so I think Crystal Palace will have a better chance of scoring against Brighton than Newcastle against Watford, so I will be starting Ben Foster. Let's move on to my defense. Firstly, Trent Alexander-Arnold. He plays Brentford away. Yes, he didn't play last week, but this is a very difficult game in my opinion. Brentford, a newly promoted side. This is one of their biggest challenge yet in the Premier League, Brentford. So they're gonna play very defensive, I think, and they are a very good defensive side. So Trent, I think he's gonna play in this game because Liverpool can't afford to drop a point here, even lose a point here. So I think Cobb will start Trent. And secondly, in defense, Luke Ayling. Luke Ayling plays West Ham United at home. Now, this is a bit of another risky move. He might not play, but even if he doesn't play, maybe Omar Balotelli on my bench will come on from him. Even Josh Brownhill might possibly get a taking return. And Simicast, not expecting him to play. So let's move on to my last defender, and it's Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw, Aston Villa at home, great fixture. The atmosphere at Manchester United Old Trafford Stadium is crazy, so could potentially get a clean sheet there. Let's move on to my midfield. Firstly, start off with Mohamed Salah, Brentford away. Mohamed Salah is capable of doing anything. He's the FPL legend, one of the FPL legends. He can get a goal. I hope he does. And Brentford is a new promoted side. This is their first challenge in the Premier League. Yes, Arsenal was a bit of a challenge, but Arsenal are struggling now, so can't consider them as a big challenge. Liverpool, on the other hand, have been in the Premier League for a very long time, and Brentford are playing a very strong Liverpool side. A fully fit Liverpool defense, Van Dijk back, Joe Gomez back, and Liverpool is a very strong team. Yes, they are missing out on Roberto Firmino, but there is Diogo Jota up there. He can create some problems in that Brentford defense. Secondly, is Muller side, plays Newcastle at home, a great fixture from him, and he did surprise a lot of people last week by scoring 2 goals. Great performance from him. And thirdly, Rafinha, I think he's gonna play. He's a very good player, and Daniel James is there, but there's not really a player that can play the Rafinha role, especially Leeds need him against a very strong West Ham side. With Mikel Antonio back in the West Ham side, there could be a lot of goals in this game. And lastly, Mason Greenwood plays Aston Villa at home. A lot of people are questioning if he will start or not, but in my opinion, he's going to start because Marcus Rashford is out, so he could get that spot in that United left or right wing. And let's move on to my forwards. We have firstly Cristiano Ronaldo plays Aston Villa at home. Great fixture for him. And secondly, Raul Jimenez. This is a bit of a questionable one because a lot of people are considering to take him out, but we have to trust Jimenez. We have to wait because if we take him out now, we are not giving our trust. We are not trusting him. Like, we need to trust a player. He could get a return in the next few weeks, even this week. So probably I will wait. I'll wait and probably not thinking of taking him out. A lot of people are saying take him out. He's blanking every game this season. But if you watch the Wolves game, they are creating a lot of chances. But it's just they are a bit unlucky that they can't score those chances. So Raul Jimenez could be potentially scoring this week. Southampton, yes, they are a very good defensive side, but Wolves are a very good attacking side. Trincao, Adama Traore, these players could create some real trouble there. And thirdly, lastly, Mikel Antonio. He's back, boys. He's back in my team, and he's back here away at Leeds. Hope he can get a return. Leeds are missing a very crucial players like Luke Ayling. He might not play. Their defense is tearing up because a lot of their defenders are injured, and they will play a youth. They are gonna play some youth defenders. So youth defenders with no experience going up against prime at Mikel Antonio in form and ready to score. So this could be a very high scoring game. Let's move on to my bench, the boring part. Sanchez, yes, 2 keepers in my team that are probably gonna play, and Sanchez, Crystal Palace. I think Crystal Palace are a very good attacking side, so I'm gonna keep him on my bench. And Josh Brownhill, Leicester is a very strong side, especially they are playing at home. And over there, Delhi, he plays Everton away. He could start if he's starting and Luke Ayling doesn't play, he will jump in, replace Luke Ayling. And lastly, Simicast, he's not gonna play. Robertson is there, Trent is there. So yeah. So this last week's points put me in a rank of 68,210. I have 1.6 in the bank, planning for future transfers, and this is my team. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. That's all from me, Jess FPL. See you guys in the next one.